All right, welcome everyone. Today, we are diving deep into the ghosts of history. We're talking about entire civilizations that just vanished, but they left behind these incredible clues that seriously challenge everything we think we know about our own past.
So let's just start with a quick thought experiment. I want you to picture this. What if our world, with all its skyscrapers and technology and everything we've built, what if it all just disappeared?
Would we just become a myth? Some kind of cautionary tale they tell their kids? It's that exact question that sends us hurtling back thousands of years to look at the societies that actually lived through that. So, let's get into it. Okay, our first stop is going to be in that hazy world between myth and memory. We're going to explore what is, without a doubt, the most famous lost city of all time. For centuries, I mean literally for centuries, the story of Atlantis has absolutely captivated the human imagination. Plato told us it was this incredibly advanced society, a real powerhouse of its day that was just gone, wiped off the map in a single day and night.
And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Was it real, or did Plato just make it up to teach a lesson? The debate still rages on. People are out there right now, searching every corner of the globe for it. And the theories are all over the place. Some say it's deep beneath the ocean near the Azores. Others are convinced it's hidden under the ice of Antarctica. But maybe the most likely theory is that Plato just invented it as a metaphor. But you know what? Real or not, Atlantis has become the ultimate symbol of our biggest fear and our biggest fascination, that a great society can just completely disappear.
Okay, but what happens when we move away from legends and start talking about actual physical proof? Well, it turns out some of the real sites archaeologists have found are even more mysterious than the myths. For this, we're heading to a place called Göbekli Tepe in Turkey. And this site, well, it's a total bombshell for our understanding of the ancient world. It's a place that, based on everything we thought we knew, simply should not exist. So here's where the story gets really, really weird. We've always connected these huge construction projects, like Stonehenge or the pyramids, with advanced farming societies. But Göbekli Tepe is thousands of years older, and it was built by hunter-gatherers. That timeline, it just doesn't make any sense. It's not supposed to be possible. So, how? How in the world did nomadic people, hunter-gatherers, organize themselves to quarry and carve these enormous stone pillars? This was long before farming, before writing, even before pottery was invented. It's one of the biggest unanswered questions in all of archaeology.
And Göbekli Tepe isn't some one-off thing. Thousands of years after it, you had the Indus Valley Civilization. These guys built cities with grid-like streets and plumbing systems that would make a modern engineer proud, and then they just vanished. These impossible structures hint that they also had some impossible knowledge.
And the mystery, it just keeps getting deeper when you stop looking at places and you start looking at the things these civilizations left behind. These are often called out-of-place artifacts. Okay, so take the Antikythera mechanism. It was found in a shipwreck. It's this incredibly complex bronze device from ancient Greece that could predict eclipses and the movement of planets. It's basically an analog computer 2,000 years ahead of its time. And then you have the Piri-Reis map, which seems to show Antarctica without any ice on it, hundreds of years before anyone even knew the continent was there. These artifacts, they suggest a level of scientific know-how that history says just shouldn't have existed back then.
So, when you take a step back and you look at all these clues, the legends, these impossible structures, these mind-bending artifacts, what does it all really mean for us, right here, right now? What is it telling us about our own story?
It's a pretty common assumption, right? We tend to think that history is this nice straight line always moving upward from primitive people all the way up to us in our modern enlightened age.
But what if that's wrong? What if progress isn't a straight line at all? What if it's actually a cycle? A cycle of rising up, falling down, and then slowly, painstakingly, rediscovering what we once knew? Are we really innovators, or are we just becoming archaeologists of forgotten knowledge? And that thought, it really connects us directly to them. It bridges thousands of years through one simple, timeless act, looking up at the stars. They saw the same constellations we see, the same moon, the same sun. But what did they understand about it all that we've since lost to time?
Maybe the greatest mysteries aren't actually buried in the ground at all. Maybe they're alive, right now, in the questions that we're finally brave enough to start asking. The past isn't gone, It's just waiting for us to listen to its whispers and wonder what other secrets it's still holding on to.